Hi, I'm Dave. Welcome to another tarot card investigation of a news story. The idea behind these reviews is to dig into the subconscious in order to better understand the motivations, intentions, and conspiracies behind the news stories. As always, this is just a card reading, so don't take it too seriously. Today, a video came my way that basically I wanted to get a little bit more insight into. This one was basically that the heads of the cabal are under house arrest. Breaking information that over the weekend, that basically a statement from the video was the white knights and the white hats and the military of the United States and Russia were getting together, and it went on to talk about something else. But what they've done is they've rounded up the cabal leaders, a bunch of cabal leaders. They're doing this all over the world, and they've got them under house arrest right now. They've got Clinton's under house arrest. They've got Bush's under house arrest. They've got David Brock, and it goes on and on about this. Basically, we want to know if this video should be believed or not. So we're going to do a tarot card reading on that. I've got a few questions here that I'm going to ask the cards, and I'll lay the cards out here, and then as always afterwards I will do a summary, and I will put that summary up on my website, amorestyletarot.com. Just go to the public viewing area. So here, the first question we're going to ask the cards is, what is the card's overall response to the integrity and validity of this particular news story? So here, I'm going to grab that first card. And the first card is that is the Six of Pentacles. The Six of Pentacles is a generous card. It has the feeling behind it of basically, it's the feeling of winning the lottery, and you get to share that abundance. So here, it looks like the cards are telling us that we have some abundance that we get to share in. Sounds like a pretty grandiose idea. Some of the key meanings behind this particular card is generosity, faith, kindness, charity, giving, sharing the wealth. So here, with regards to the integrity, generally this is a good integrity card. This would be a card that would support a strong feeling that is in harmony with it. We're in harmony with ourselves. It sounds like it would be, well, it would be a very lucky card. It'd be a lucky and generous card. We're going to go on to the next card. What can the cards tell us with regards to whether or not the news story can or will ever be validated? Will this news story ever be validated? Can it be validated? Looking for that next card. Here we have the High Priestess reversed. Here, this particular card has the feeling of not being connected with your inner self. It's a disconnection. This would indicate that there's disregard with regards to whether or not this can be validated, or there may be hidden secrets, dark hidden secrets there. Some meanings behind this are hidden agendas. Need to listen to the inner voice, not listening. So here it would be as if, maybe as if we're not listening. So what can the cards tell us with regard to whether or not this news story can or will ever be validated? Here it's as if we're not listening, or the communication is not happening. It's as if this is confirming that the report may never be validated. Going on to the next question, what might be hidden or obvious that we should know about with regards to this story to give us better insight? What is hidden or obvious that we should know about that'll give us better insight? Here we have the King of Wands. The King of Wands is the feeling of being in the presence of a natural-born leader. So the characteristics that go along with that are confidence, enthusiasm, willpower, natural-born leader. He's a visionary, entrepreneur, honorable, fair, and motivating. So here, what's hidden or obvious that can give us better insight? what might be obvious here is that the people that are being pulled out with regards to this news story are leaders. They are obvious leaders. They're people around the world that, if you, anybody in their right mind should be able to validate what these leaders are doing at any time. That should be obvious to us that uh, if this story were true, it would be very obvious. There wouldn't really be anything that could be hidden with regards to what these people are up to and what they're doing. What advice can the cards show about how we should interpret this news story? How should we interpret this news story? Is there anything the cards can tell us that will give us a little bit more insight? Here, we should consider this emotional success. The Cups card, um, the Nine of Cups card, is an emotional success situation. It's a feeling of proud, achieving the heartfelt desires. It is a card um, where you feel very confident. It's emotional fulfillment, true contentment, wishes fulfilled, comfort, happiness, and satisfaction. So, what advice can the cards show us about how we should interpret this story? Um, it seems that the card here is showing us that uh, there is true happiness. It's an emotional thing that's going on. It is something that um, well, it's kind of it would be fulfilling our ultimate emotional desires. Um, how can we interpret this story? Um, it would be the fulfillment of our emotional desires. That's how we would interpret this. Um, and so here, when I look at this particular reading, I see that the first card that comes up is like winning the lottery, which with regard to integrity and validity of this, I'll have to look at the details here to see how that plays out. But I get the feeling it would be, this news story would be like winning the lottery. And when we look at the second card, can it ever be validated? This is a disconnect card that we probably won't be able to validate it. Here, it should be obvious to us that the rulers, we should be able to track anything that they're doing. They have public appearances. It would be obvious in any amount of time whether or not they're under house arrest. And the last one would be advice with regards to how we can interpret this. It would be emotional success if this were really the case. And so I would look at it as, well, it should be obvious, and there might be a disconnect with regard to the story. But anyway, if you like this, feel free to share it with anybody that you might know that's interested, or subscribe to my YouTube channel, like me on Facebook. You can subscribe to that channel. If you have any suggestions for reading, please contact me through my website. I have a spot there for taking suggestions for reviewing news articles. Anyway, feel free to look me up on my website. Have a great day.